Have you ever heard a story so wild it sounds like it's straight out of a movie? Well, get ready, because what happened to this guy is beyond anything you could imagine. Picture this. It's your wedding day, the happiest day of your life. You're standing there, surrounded by everyone you love, ready to start a new chapter with your partner. Then, in the middle of the celebration, a bombshell drops that shatters your entire reality. This is exactly what happened to a man we'll call Alex. Alex was getting married, and everything was perfect. The music was playing, people were laughing, and the joy was infectious. During the speeches, his uncle, his dad's brother, got up to say a few words. Everyone expected the usual heartfelt message, maybe a funny story from Alex's childhood. But what came next left the entire room in stunned silence. His uncle, with a shaky voice, looked directly at Alex and said something that changed everything. He confessed that he wasn't just his uncle. He was his biological father. You could hear a pin drop. The bride was speechless, the guests were frozen, and Alex just stood there, trying to process what he'd just heard. His dad, the man who raised him, taught him how to ride a bike, and cheered for him at every game, wasn't his biological father. It was his uncle. Now, you're probably thinking, how is this even possible? How could a secret like this be kept for nearly 3 decades? The story gets even crazier. It turns out, 28 years ago, when Alex was born, there were questions about his paternity. Alex's mom had been involved with both brothers around the same time. A DNA test was done to settle the matter once and for all. The results came back, and they seemed to confirm that the man Alex called Dad was indeed his biological father. Everyone moved on, and the question was never raised again. The family was built on this truth. The brothers continued their lives, one as a father, the other as an uncle. Alex grew up with a loving dad and a cool uncle who was always there for him. No one had any reason to doubt the test, but here's the twist. The mom had manipulated the DNA test results all those years ago. We don't know exactly how she did it. Maybe she swapped the samples. Maybe she paid someone off, but she falsified the results to ensure that her preferred partner would be named the father. She chose the man she wanted to build a life with and buried the truth, hoping it would never see the light of day. For 28 years, she carried this secret. She watched her son grow up, calling another man dad. She watched her partner raise a child that wasn't biologically his, and she watched the true father relegated to the role of uncle, always on the sidelines of his own son's life. Imagine the weight of that secret, year after year, at every birthday party, every holiday, every family gathering. So, why did the uncle decide to reveal the truth at the wedding? What could possibly drive someone to drop a bomb like that on what should be the happiest day of his son's or nephew's life? According to him, he couldn't bear the thought of his son starting his own family based on a foundation of lies. He had lived with the secret for Alex's entire life, and the guilt was eating him alive. He saw Alex standing there, about to make vows and start a family of his own, and he felt that Alex deserved to know the truth about his own identity before taking that step. Was it the right time or place? Absolutely not. It was a selfish act, born out of years of pain and regret, and it turned a joyous occasion into a scene of chaos and heartbreak. The immediate aftermath was devastating. The wedding party was ruined. Alex was caught between two fathers, the man who raised him and the man who gave him life. His world was turned upside down. The man he had always looked up to as a father was now grappling with the fact that his son wasn't his, and his brother, the man he trusted, had been part of this massive deception, even if he was a victim himself. And the mom, she was at the center of it all. Hurley, designed to create a perfect family, ended up destroying it. She had to face the consequences of a decision she made almost 30 years ago. The betrayal was felt on all sides. Alex felt betrayed by his mother for lying his whole life. The dad felt betrayed by his wife and his brother. The uncle felt like his life had been stolen from him. This story raises so many questions. Can you ever forgive a betrayal of this magnitude? How do you even begin to rebuild relationships after a secret like this comes out? Alex now has to navigate a future with a completely new understanding of his family. He has two fathers, a mother who deceived everyone, and a marriage that started with the most dramatic revelation imaginable. It's a powerful reminder that secrets, especially ones this big, rarely stay buried forever. They have a way of coming out, often at the worst possible time, and the fallout can be more damaging than the truth ever would have been. What started as an act to hold a family together ultimately tore it apart in the most public and painful way. It's a real-life soap opera, but for the people involved, it's a tragedy that will take years, if not a lifetime, to heal from. What do you think? Could you ever forgive your family for a secret like this? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable true stories.